Hi, Paul.
Hi.
I'm going to ask you lots of questions.
Are you?
Can you put this mic on?
Yeah, okay.
What's your favourite car?
Right at the moment it would be a toss-up between a Ford Mustang and a Dodge Challenger.
What is the first thing you did this morning?
Got up.
What did you want to be when you grew up?
Gynecological barber.
What did you last eat?
Food.
Cooking or baking?
Baking.
What's the weirdest thing you've ever eaten?
In Cambodia, they have, they call it a delicacy, and that's always a worrying sign. Whenever someone says delicacy, you're about to put something in your mouth you shouldn't. They have these little beetles, and they stick peanuts up their ass, and they fry them, and they taste horrible.
Do you exercise?
Oh, I'm sorry. Does it look like I exercise?
What's the best thing about living in New Zealand?
It's paradise.
One other city you'd live in other than Auckland?
Los Angeles in a heartbeat.
Last country you visited?
United States.
Have you ever been arrested?
Yes.
Puppies or kittens?
Puppies.
Books or movies?
Movies.
Favourite author?
Tempted to say me.
2 books you take to an island?
No, favourite author. I'm going to go Thomas Hardy.
All right. 2 books you take to an island?
I would take a dictionary, because one mustn't lose one's standards, even though one's on an island. And I would take, as well as both of my books, of course, a Bible, because I hear it's very popular and I've never read it.
Dead celebrity you take to dinner?
Madeleine Albright, but we'll have to wait for a few years.
Drama or comedy?
Comedy.
What TV show are you watching at the moment?
Nothing at the moment, but the last one I obsessively watched was House of Cards until I didn't watch one and then gave up.
If anyone was going to play you in a movie, who would it be?
George Clooney.
Favourite subject in school?
Drama.
If you could have one flavour ice cream, which would it be?
Hokey pokey.
A country you'd want to visit?
I'm so fed up with airports. Turkey.
If you're a DJ, what would your name be?
Paul Henry. Oh, I haven't got my swiper. Can I have a swiper?
I'm asking the questions, Paul. Do you want a swipey?
Yes. Thank you.
What's 3 things you can't live without?
Oxygen, food, water.
Person you want to call?
Madeleine Albright.
Twitter or Facebook?
Neither.
If you could live in any decade, which would it be?
The next decade.
Best album of all time?
Pink Floyd's a nice pair. Why? Because it's a double album, so it's twice as good. And 2, because on the cover there was a topless woman holding a pear between her breasts. A nice pair. You see?
And Tolly or Judith Collins?
Judith Collins.
Coffee or tea?
If I could only have one, coffee.
How many emails do you get each day?
No idea. I delete.
Swim in a pool or the ocean?
Ah, God. How are you, Paul?
Well, thank you, very well, thank you. With this team, how can we fail? Oh, shit.
Pool or ocean?
I think there's room for both. If it's straight swimming, pool.
What have you always wanted and never got?
Peace.
What are you scared of?
Dying.
Ugly and live forever or attractive and die in a year?
Ugly and live forever.
Jandals or shoes?
Well, obviously, it is case specific, but as a generalisation, jandals.
Suits or t-shirts?
T-shirt.
Who's your fashion icon?
Richard Simmons.
If you could wake in the body of another person, who would it be?
A beautiful woman.
What question do people ask you all the time?
Thank you.
Hillary.
Thank you, Paul.
What time do you get up in the morning?
And what question do you hate to answer?
What time do you get up in the morning?
What's your bad habit?
Counting. I'm obsessive compulsive. I count everything.
What's your favourite word?
Vestibule. Look it up and count the letters.
Least favourite word?
Okay, there's only one word I hate more than don't, and that's shh.
What did you study at university?
I didn't go to university.
Any advice for university students?
You don't have to go to university.
What's the weirdest thing about you?
I don't like company in the dressing room.
Mountains or the beach?
Mountains.
Glass half or glass empty?
Glass full.
Do you believe honesty is the best policy?
No.
Worst injury you've ever had?
I was in a car crash once.
Country or city?
Country.
What's your earliest memory?
Being hospitalised for an abscess when I was 4.
What do you think people think of you?
I think a fair number of people think I'm an arse.
What's the first thing you notice about people?
They're arses.
Do you believe in the afterlife?
I want to.
Do you cry easily?
Sometimes.
Do you have any rituals before you go on air?
No, just the bloody counting thing, obsessive compulsive.
If you could retire tomorrow, what would you do?
Celebrate.